Hi everybody, it's Fraboy Master back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Scrubs, and this video is a video about the Incendiary ammo glitch stroke exploit that's doing the rounds at the moment. Now, not a lot of people know about this because the original finder, I think, who was called IGHOSTRECON13, had actually contacted Massive secretly, and in private I should say, and let them know about the glitch about a week ago, in order that they might have had a chance to actually action on it and take some sort of precautions, or do something about it before the actual patch went live. Now, it does seem that they weren't able to do that, I'm afraid, and this is the reason why this is a glitch that only seems to be going around in certain circles and not everyone knows about it. And it's actually quite a dirty one, to be honest with you. It's a way that when you equip an incendiary ammo onto your primary weapon, which they usually do on a sniper rifle, they then immediately switch to a submachine gun or an assault rifle, and the amount of DPS that they're doing on that weapon is increased dramatically. And when I say dramatically, I mean to insane numbers, to be honest with you. And I just thought there was a video that we've got to put out there, get it out in the public, let Massive know that we all know about it, that people are exploiting it and using it against other people in, for instance, Last Stand and the DZ and so on and so forth. Excuse me. And if you were to actually pair this glitch up, if you were running with somebody that's running a skill build, for instance, and they pop their pulse, I'm sure you can imagine it's just going to be utter carnage. And I've been in games recently in Last Stand where it has been utter carnage. You've been basically downed in fractions of a second and you're trying to figure out why, and this is clearly the reason why. So without further ado, we're going to go into the first clip and we're going to start talking a few numbers. But it's basically an incendiary ammo glitch stroke exploit where the user has a high-powered sniper rifle equipped. They pop their incendiary ammo and then they switch to their secondary weapon, which is usually a fast-firing SMG or assault rifle, and they get a crazy damage buff from the first weapon. Now, it isn't actually 10% of the second weapon damage added onto it. What actually happens is the sniper rifle damage is equated as 10%, and the actual equation of that value, for instance, if it's 236,000 damage you're doing with a sniper rifle, you'll get 23,000 or thereabouts added on to your second weapon, which clearly isn't obviously meant to be the case. So, as I say, we're going to jump into some clips here, and I'm just going to kind of talk you through them as quickly as I can. And again, this is just to let Massive know that, I think something needs to be done about this sooner than later. It isn't a bug that people are actually gaining boxes from or glitching through incursions or anything like that, but it will ruin the game when it becomes really public and everybody starts using it and exploiting it. Because the problem is, if you're not an exploiter but you get hit with somebody using one of these weapons, you ultimately feel that you don't have much of a choice but to use the same exploit in order to try and fight back, which obviously is a bit toxic for the game in itself. So I'm going to stop this part of the recording just now, and I'm going to flick forward to the clips in a wee second, and I'll talk through the clips as well. Right, so we're on the first clip, and basically the sniper rifle I'm firing fires 206k, and the secondary fires 73,900. When you pop your incendiary ammo, it goes up to, on the primary sniper rifle, 227k, but the secondary weapon is now actually hitting for 92,600 plus from a base of 73,900. So you can see there's a great increase in that specifically. Now, this first clip doesn't show actual critical hits or anything like that either, which you're going to see in a few moments. Now, on this second clip, we're looking at a sniper rifle base damage of 236,600, and the secondary SMG damage is 18,700. But when you pop that incendiary bullet, the sniper rifle goes up to 260k, and the secondary SMG weapon goes up to 32,100 with a critical hit of 37,200. Remember, the base weapon of that damage was, of that weapon, was 18,700. So it's pretty dirty. Now on the third clip, we're going to see just how dirty all that can be when it all comes together. And that's no counting if somebody in your group was running a pulse, remember. So the sniper rifle on this one's hitting for generally 498,500. And the secondary weapon is hitting for 53,800. Now when you pop that 10% incendiary ammo bullet, the sniper rifle gets 548,300k plus base damage with a critical hit damage of 652,500 plus. And your secondary weapon now goes up to 87,500k plus, but has an actual critical hit of 125,497. Now that's in a base of that secondary weapon only being 53,800. As you can see and hear for the numbers themselves, it's pretty dirty. And that isn't taking into account, you know, people popping pulse, people popping booster shot, people popping an ultimate, somebody in your group running a skill build with a maxed out pulse. This is going to be really, really toxic for the game, in my opinion, and it's something that should be addressed. My own personal opinion is we don't actually need consumables in the game. They should get rid of bullets, they should get rid of water and all that kind of crazy stuff, because it's something that people always forget to use on a kind of regular basis. But that is just my personal opinion. Everybody else might have their own opinion, and that's obviously fair enough. So it's just a video to get this information out there, let everybody know what the hell's going on. If you like the video, guys, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Comment in the section below, tell me if you've been burned down in milliseconds and tried to figure out why. And that's about it. I'll catch you in the next one.
Proximity coverage only. Backup activated.